In this video, I will show you how to master the ASite on Anubis CT. And yeah, until Source 2 is out for everybody, let's master the game. This is Magisk playing against a FullEco. And you can see he's playing the Pillar Angle. And Zaiwu will join him for a bait setup. And long time, nothing happened, so this is a FullEco, no utility at all, but you need to be aware of some flashes at least. But in this case, OG only get clocks, and when you see this, after the 1 minute mark has passed, Zaiwu rotates and Magisk taken an off angle, so he has probably a big flank position or early info if they're coming A, and if you can see, he's going to get full aware that the enemies are coming. When they go to spray down, he gets 3 players and luckily he's still alive, so FullEco all-in angle. Magisk is playing here against an Halfbuy and Deaglebuy of OG. He's Molotoving offensive, waiting for the enemies to come. Then he's extinguishing the Molotov, waiting if the enemies potentially popping in with a flashbang, so that if they explode, he's defensive and he could fall back. But then he's gambling and holding the smoke, and now he's nading the baskets because this is a position a lot of Ts like to play. So yeah, that's all. Again, against an Halfbuy, a low economic round of the enemies. Offensive Molotov, and Apex called that middle is some trouble, so the nade will pop perfectly for Magisk, and then he's holding cam and he has a crossfire and a nice spray down, so I would say the trouble is nearly gone and Magisk is just holding after he heard a main and smoking off the side, waiting for the enemies to come, playing this lovely one way. Zontix from Spirit Academy does it like Magisk in a similar way. He's Molotoving and then he's smoking off the Molotov, and look at his walking style. He's anti-flash and he's aware that the enemies can spray with the smoke, and now he's going to take a risk after zontix is dying, so he's playing the fading smoke, waiting for the enemies to come, and then he's going to kill the Heaven player and the T-Stairs player, and he has now an advanced situation with a 4 against 3. There you can see that Neff and Elise joining the party on A early. They lining up for the deep stairs nades, but so this is the indicator for Nitro to get an offensive play done, because the enemies are not expecting him to be this close, so he's catching a little bit off guard and kills him, but Simple was too strong as always and killed him in return. But a nice try, but this risk was just a 1-1 trade. Navi versus Nitro on A. And Nitro is just playing the smart, the slow game to get some time for his team. So he's just jiggling if the enemy is doing some pressure, so the flash is coming, doesn't blind Nitro, and he's just patient and waiting for b1t's aggression. And you can see that b1t is Molotoving and the reaction Molotov from Nitro gets out, and he saves a lot of time for his team. In this round you can see Nitro starting with a T-Stairs Molotov with this lineup, who prevents the T's to run over it without spending a smoke, and then he's lining up for this fixed point Pillar OffAngle, and now you can see he's just waiting. Let his team plays play, and after some seconds or even 1 minute, he's just checking for the enemies, and after 1 minute mark, he's just gambling on the off angle, and it's a nice angle because electronic, he needs to check the stairs area here like shown, and Nitro is just killing him. Unluckily for him, b1t kills him, and so it's a 1-1 trade in the bonus round, which is still fine, but could be better, could be worse. I guess it's a solid play. Even in the mid round, when Nitro is holding the off angle on Pillar, OC is waiting here if somebody's crossing. In the meantime, in the middle is some action, and Nitro is just waiting, and he knows that JKS is here because he's stepping, and then Nitro is going for the swing late and kills CSGO. So it's a good bait setup because it's a crossfire, but I would say Nitro's doing well and he's playing the patient one in the Team Liquid on the A side. zontix smoked off the A main, and after the smoke is fading, he's going for an interesting angle on the step here behind the default pillar, and he's waiting for the lurker to come. And it's well played by Crimbo because he's info jiggling him, and he's winning the fight. Unluckily for zontix, 6 HP for Crimbo, but still a nice angle. You can see here b1t on the A side offensive angle, and if his teammate is ready to go, he's throwing the flash just with the lineup. You see it's perfect landing, and Electronic's just waiting for it, and it's a lucky one, but it's a good one. A little bit too greedy, Chikinda trades him, but b1t is still here to Molotov. Chikinda off, but Chikinda dies due to Molotov, so it's a win situation for Navi. zontix in the 3 versus 3 situation, so you see his teammates are very splitted, so 1 B, 1 A, 1 middle, and he's the B player. And 30 seconds, they won't properly execute. He's gambling on the angle, and you see he's just waiting. His teammates doing a good job, 2 against 1, and now it's just waiting here and has an easy time with this defensive angle. This info peek here from zontix is also interesting, so it's just playing on the heaven area without revealing himself, and then with his precise aim, he has a master round to get into overtime and go for more. The defensive angle played by Magisk is a nice gamble with 1 man less on the board. 3 CTs against 4 Ts, as you can see. And no smoke is common in heaven, which is nice. Flames dies to Magisk and Neofrag 2. And the last one together with Apex is no problem. So a mistake from OG was abused by this nice position. There you can see b1t with a T-stairs nade. This lineup, jump throwing. Chikinda lost 16 HP, it's enough for 1-shot headshot with M4. Nitro's T-stairs HE lineup. Here, boom on Nico, 34 HP damage. Nitro is coming from the heaven tunnel, lining up on the right side, and he waits until 146 and does a lot of damage with Chikinda. CSGO with a nice util setup, so he's not nading T-stairs right now, he's Molotoving T-stairs, and then he's lining up with this specific fixed point and hitting left right click, or just a left click jump throw, and does 26 damage on Nitro, who is defaulting from this area. Of course it's an anti-strat by reading the demo and analyzing the enemy team. So to block the entrance from early cam, CSGO uses this Molotov, left right click, jump throw, and this nade to punish again the guys defaulting from A long, and they have a hard time, especially OC here. Got hit by the nade pretty well. Situation for the CTs now, Spirit Academy against Big, 4 against 5, so you are in a huge disadvantage in the early game when you lost the entry. And zontix regressing as an A player, is completely gambling and letting A open, and he's coming to the middle. He holds the middle until it's 0:45, and most likely it will end for the T's on the B side. And zontix going for the regress in the middle, gets Thompson, but gets refragged by Faven, but still his teammates delivering. When you go to Altfrost, he's the playmaker here. He's killing the first one together with Bass. Second one. And so you're winning with the re-aggression and the information and the gamble on B in the late round. Sometimes you need to take risks when you don't have space and the enemy is known to be, for example, in this situation in front of B. And zontix, he's not hesitating, he's re-aggressing alone. The A area is watching for an enemy and he gets the kill, and so he's getting together with his teammates the round, and it's a good re-aggression, and you need to take the balls out to win such situations just with confidence and re-aggression. That's it for Anubis today, and yeah, if you want to have a deeper view of CSGO, if you want to learn something more, you can reach me out, because that's only the tip of an iceberg. So don't hesitate if you want to work with me together. It's a possibility, international, English, German, as you wish. And yeah, until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon and bye bye.